My name is David Applebaum. I'm an architect from Los Angeles, California, and I've designed mansions all over the world. This is the house that God would have built, if only he had the money. Kiket's now been home to 3 generations of Rockefellers. It's never been seen on TV, but we've been given exclusive access to film inside the house. There's nothing super flashy here, nothing glitzy, no grand ballrooms or dining hall to entertain hundreds of guests, nothing to show off how wealthy he really was. A simple home wrapped in a fancy box. As an architect, I understand how hard it is to incorporate conflicting ideas into one design. And rich clients are often very hard to please. Sometimes when you're an architect, you become your client's psychologist. You have to figure out who they are, understand what makes them tick to determine what will make them happy. And Rockefeller is an enigma. But the answer might be here, where Rockefeller was born. This dirt road, I don't know where it's going, but I can only imagine what it would have been like 100 years ago, 150 years ago. Ah, I must be getting close. Whoa! Well, clearly I found something. 4 stone walls. This must be the basement to the house that John D. Rockefeller Sr. grew up in. It's quite clear to me that this house was built in 2 phases. To the left, we have a very simple 2-room clapboard house in which Sr. was born. And then, to the right, we have an addition. It's 1.5 stories, and it's quite modest. But inexperienced architects and powerful clients are a dangerous combination.
Having young, inexperienced architects would be a great way for Sr. to impose his taste onto them.
At the root of it all was this disastrous architectural hodgepodge of a plan. But for an architect, plans like these are like a crime scene, full of clues indicating what went wrong. And if you're lucky, they can be a window into the minds of the clients. Off came the wooden veranda, the balcony, and the steeply pitched roof. A new 3rd floor was added for guest bedrooms, and a 4th floor for servants. The wooden veranda was replaced with an elegant stone loggia, and the new roof provided more headroom, as well as a striking silhouette. Junior bought an expensive statue that his father felt to be frivolous. Cost $70,000 then, that's $2 million today. Sr. thought it was an extravagance. Well, no one knew if it was Greek, Roman, or a fake. Of all the features Junior introduced to Kiket, this was the greatest. Meet Oceanus, titan of the seas, and below him the 3 ancient rivers, the Euphrates, the Ganges, and the Nile. And a bowl for a fountain that is humongous. It's 25 feet in diameter, over 35 tons. For 5th generation Rockefeller, Mary Louise Pearson, the foundations underneath the Oceanus fountain were one of her favorite places to come as a child.
So we're underneath the Oceanus fountain. This is sort of the foundation that holds that very large fountain.
I just can't imagine how they would have even figured out how much structural support something like that needed. I mean, that was heavy. And then when your father took over, I believe he took this bookshelf.
Yes, and he made it a more family. He made it a more room for family, not just for himself.
And I think you'll find that this television set didn't quite fit. And there's a can of Campbell's green pea soup.
How do you like that?
Holding the television set up.
I think that's a wonderful joke.
Actually, he was a bit of a techno geek. So Kiket 2 was packed full of the latest innovations. Being able to build your own house is a unique way to make a statement about who you are. The story of this mansion is a window into the most intimate aspects of a builder's personalities, into the complex, private relationship between a father and son, into the evolution of a family, and the formation of a legacy that continues to inspire and transform those lucky enough to wander these grounds.